Okay. So let's see, we have some young kids at heart. It's a good thing, right? What's stopping anyone else from playing kickball?
Opportunity.
That's a good one. I'll address that later on in the speech. As you can imagine, kickball is not something that is reserved strictly for the youth. And my goal today here is not only persuade you, but give you the information that you would need to move in the direction of actually playing kickball as well. Let me go ahead and preface this with saying that in no shape, form, or fashion am I a psychic or clairvoyant. But I do sense some doubt within the room as far as some reasons as why you may not want to necessarily play. So I'm going to do my version of what I guess you would consider a tarot reading, for instance. Let's see where these 3 cards take us. Okay. I think I touched on the first card. Everyone may feel as though they are entirely too old and that window has closed where you can no longer play kickball. Let me inform you and gladly disapprove and say that is not the case. As some of the hands that you've seen in here before, you actually have adult kickball leagues. So you can toss the notion that I'm too old to play, or the worries that there are going to be some younger kids that are just going to absolutely run laps around you on the field. That's not going to be the case. I actually saw a quote online that went something like, growing old is mandatory, but growing up is actually optional. The second one, and I think we all know where I'm going with this one, time. Everyone has busy schedules, especially when you get to family life, when you have kids and you're moving around all these different schedules. And you're probably thinking, where do I find the time to play? When can I play? When is it available? Well, a lot of the leagues that I'll address towards in this presentation actually play on multiple days. You have Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, Saturdays. You pick a day that's most convenient for you. Easy enough, right? And the final point, change of pace. Now, you may have some of you that are already in the groove as far as a physical activity routine goes, and that's okay. But if you're like me, traditional methods doesn't necessarily motivate me to go get out of bed and go to a gym early before work and early in the morning. It may work best for you where as soon as you get off from work, you can go up to the kickball field, playing around the kickball. I can tell you it's a lot more entertaining than just simply working with dumbbells and dumb bars or whatever you exercise with. So now that I've dispelled these 3 reasons as to why you may not want to play kickball, let's talk about the biggest reason why you should play. It's fun. Now, often if you've seen me speak before, I'll always tell you about the pictures that I'll spare you from today or some other day from some previous escapade of some shape, form, or fashion. Not today. Today we have visual representation today. I think these 3 pictures kind of summed up or epitomize what kickball and how fun it can actually be. I'll go ahead and address the elephant in the room with the onesies here. Yeah. That was a themed night for kickball. And so it was encouraged that teams wear onesies while they played. This would be me here in the fox onesie, if you couldn't tell, and then along with some other characters that I'm sure we all were familiar with in some shape, form, or fashion, whether it be Flash, Bugs Bunny, if we even have Captain America, Batman. And the other photos are from a different league that I also play in. Disregard the form in this kick, it's completely off. Once you actually start playing, this is a picture of what not to do when you actually start, okay? All right. So yeah, like I said, it's fun. You get to meet a variety of people, and you also get the chance to actually network. And I know we all love to network, right? That's part of the reason why we do Toastmasters, beyond improving on our speaking skills. It's fun, remember, it's fun. So now that I've dispelled the reasons as to why not to play, and I've gave you the #1 reason why you should play, you're probably inquisitive or wondering, well, where do I go to play? What league suits me? What can I do? Where do I go? There are numerous local leagues here in Charlotte that you can actually utilize and play in. I myself only play in 2 of these leagues, those being the first 2. Go Kickball is a notorious league here in Charlotte. And Goombay is another league, as well as Walker, Stonewall Sports, and Naked. And no. Naked is an abbreviation for no. Adult kickball is not dumb. Clear in the air here? Great.
Thank you.
All these leagues have their own little nuances. Some are extremely more competitive than others. I would say that Go Kickball is the perfect example of a magnanimous type of league where no one faults you for not being the fastest person or actually being able to kick. Goombay is a little bit more competitive. Stonewall is a more of an LGBTQ and ally themed league as well, if that's something that you would be interested in doing. And haven't played in Naked, but I think it would be fun to check out. Not because of what the abbreviation implies, but it would be fun to check out. So with that being said, I think Smash Mouth said it best. Get your game on, go play.